Well, good morning, trappers. Getting the truck all loaded up. Got some hay back there. We're going to be making some hay sets today. And got some traps on drags. Got a bunch of peat. It is cold. Temps really dropped. Go here for a minute. I'm getting some fur put up. Slowly but surely. I got a few coyotes there, gray fox, and got a bunch more here hanging. So we're slowly getting stuff done, but today is the first day of cat and fisher season. So we're gonna get a bunch of sets in today and hopefully catch our cat. Well, good morning, trappers. Out on the line today. Today's the opening day of fisher and cat season, and if you look right here, we got some fisher tracks running down this road. So I actually had this spot marked just on up here a little ways, probably about another 150 yards. I was up here last weekend and I had tracks, so I don't know if this is the same fisher or another one, but they're frequently in this area. So I'm going to be putting some fisher sets out today and bobcat sets, and we're just going to go from there. All right, guys. I'll be showing you some sets later. All right, guys. Well, I got one set in here. Go ahead and show it to you here. So I already know there's fisher here. This is a spot that I trapped last year, and they hit it after season. They hit it right before season started, and they hit it after. But we have an old like rock cubby here, and I got a trap sitting right there under that one leaf, and it is on a drag that's going down into that rock. So this is one spot. Really hoping to connect on a fisher. So we got some bait back there in that hole, and then I have some TS trapline fisher tree collar on this stick that's sticking up. So that's pretty much it. I have been pre-baiting this spot, and definitely had some critters already coming into it. So yeah, well, we're gonna keep trucking down the line here, and we're just gonna continue to put some more sets out. All right, guys. All right, guys. So here on a pretty good farm that I've caught quite a few cats now on this farm. Last year, if you recall my video, I caught two cats that one day. I of course tugged the first one, and then the cat that I caught here, I caught right there on top of the hill. I just put a hay set up there. Sorry I didn't show you, but you know, I make them all the same. There's not really any variation in them. So but I do got a hay set up there, and then that field wraps around and goes out there towards a power line. Out there at that power line, I put a dirt hole set in and a hay set right there also. I've had cameras there in the past and get a little bit of mixed variety of everything from cats to coyotes to fox. So I started putting a set in here, and since this is a dirt hole, I'll go ahead and show you how I'm doing it. But I already got my bed dug out right there, and of course got the hole in there. But I'll set the camera up here and show you how I do this dirt hole. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall over. I think we're all right there. So but I got a little bit of a antifreeze there in the bed, and now I'm looking for my other glove. Alright, got my glove here. So all we're going to do here is, just so I can serve a whole bunch of my wax dirt, is we're going to line this with peat. It's good and dry from over the summer. Just a light coating of peat in there. Now, go ahead and put the trap in. I like that right there. Oh yeah, real good. Alright, so we got our night latched. I am going to go ahead and put some more peat in this. Like I said, the main reason I'm doing this is just so I can conserve my wax dirt. So I can always make more if I need to, but I don't think with having some good super dry peat, there's no need to be wasting it. So go ahead and clean that off the jaw, fill in some gaps here. Alright, go ahead and now I think, just to be on the safe side, we're going to there we go. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot better. All right. Like I said, we got some good wax dirt here, so if we do get any rain, it should repel it pretty well. So I like that. I like that. I'll take a few of these clumps and we'll go ahead and move them to where we want them. Like I said, this is a good bobcat farm. I don't run a whole lot of trail cameras on here, but my good buddy Travis, he does, and he's been getting quite a few pictures of cats and coyotes. So we're just going to take a real light mist, kind of blend all this in. Not all kinds of looks the same. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we'll add some bait down the hole. And for you guys that know me, I like a good skunky bait for cats. It seems, for the most part, the majority of all the cats that I've ever caught were caught on something skunky. And if you go over to Coon Creek Trappers, they make a winter blend pipe bomb. It'll be in a green label. This is some that he made me from last year. It'll say CCT on it, but winter blend pipe bomb. It's good stuff, so good to go there. So put a nice amount down the hole. Got some good quality bobcat yarn here. I get my bobcat yarn from Bob Jamieson, if you guys are wondering. And I think we're going to add one more thing. If I can find it here. I can't find it at the second. Yeah, we don't need it. It'll be fine. So they should step in it. Hopefully a nice bobcat comes down through here, and if he's not caught in one of those upper sets, he's caught here. So all right, well, I'm going to be moving the truck up there, right up there. That is a nice pinch point in the field, and it goes over to another field. So I'm going to go up there. My buddy has a camera up there right now, and here in the last week or two, he sent me quite a few pictures of bobcats crossing up there and coyotes, and so I'd be foolish not to go up there and put some sets in also. So, all right, guys, I'll update you when I get up there on top of the hill. All right, guys, so it's hard to see here, but let me see if I can't find them. I probably drove right over them. Anyways, those right there are coyote tracks, and right here are coyote tracks coming up through here. So I put a pipe set in right there. Right there's the pipe, and just bedded that trap down in hay and kind of made it loose hay around it. That way all the footing feels the same for them. So we got it set in right there. Now we're going to be going right up here past the truck. I'm going to inspect that corner right there where that bump out in the field is, and then might put a set there, but I'm for sure going to go up there around that turn and up there where my buddy's camera is, and put a few sets in up there. So, all right, we're going to keep moving here. All right, guys. Well, I'm here at one of my Fisher locations, and I'm actually extremely happy because for the first time, as far as set day goes, there are no Fisher tracks here. There's nothing in the snow. I was here last weekend, and there was nothing in the snow last weekend either, and we had a lot more snow. So that makes me really, really happy. They run a big loop, and it seems like every year when I set this, it's usually only a few days later, after season, is when they come back through and hit all my sets. Last year, I believe if it wasn't the next day after season closed, it was the day after that. I had snapped my traps. I came in here to pull them, and this is where one of my cubbies was, and Fisher just blew it up. There's another set right down that trail, and same deal. He blew that one up also. So day late, dollar short. But I will be setting that back up, fixing it up, and having it look good. But I got me a hollow log here, and basically we're just going to go ahead and add it here to the line. So I'm going to go ahead. I got an old Victor 3N. It was like brand spanking new. I found it at a rendezvous, so I snagged it up and decided I think this is going to be a good spot for it. So I'm going to go ahead. I already got it on a drag, and then have it pre-wrapped around that log back there. I don't want this thing taken off. More for a coon. Not so much worried about a Fisher getting too far here, but I don't want a coon, which I do catch coon here because the creek is right there. So I every year catch a couple coon here also. So I figured if I pre-wrap that around that log, I should be good to go. But all right, well, I'm going to put the camera down here, and we're going to attempt to get this old Victor 3N put in here. So get the camera set up here. Yeah, I think you guys can see me there. So first thing I'm going to do is set this without catching myself. So these are not night latched, anything like that, so you just kind of guess about roughly where you want them. But we're going to dig out a little bit of a bed here. And this ground is super wet. It's not frozen at all, so I'm going to be using a lot of antifreeze here, and heck, it probably wouldn't hurt if I even went and grabbed some hay out of the back of the truck. We'll see what we're left with here. But my levers. Dig a spot out here for my bed. And that should be pretty good. I'm going to, I guess I should see if that's gonna, yeah, a little bit more actually. Now let's check it out. Yeah, I think we can make that work. So I know it looks a little heavy, guys, but I am trying to catch my first fisher, and last year I should have had one during season. He tromped all over my set, and my trap was frozen to the ground. So I am doing a lot of precautionary stuff this year. I do not want that to happen again. I'd really like to catch my first, so I don't even mind using a little extra wax dirt here. Alright, I like that. I think that'll work just fine. We'll block her off too. But get some peat out of here. This old trap's pretty light, so use a little caution. Well, I said it's a little light. And she is. Gonna set the pan just a whisker high on this. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. There we go. I think we'll yeah, we'll try some more peat here. Like I said, I'm gonna guard this down pretty tight. That way he has to pretty much step on her. Don't give him any choices. No options at all here, so other than right where I want him to step. Alright, don't look too bad. Alright guys, I think for the most part that ain't too shabby. We'll put some subtle guiding in here, keep him on one side. All right, I like that. I really truly think he's going to step right where we need to. Yeah, I don't think you'd always put that about right there. But all right, let's get some bait in the hole here. Actually, my main bait I need to go grab, so I'll be right back with you guys. So I had a buddy who they lost their freezer and they had a bunch of meat go bad on them. So I said, hey, I'll take her. So we're gonna shove that back in the hole. And that should be good for that. Next thing we're gonna try is, this is called High Sierra. The label says it's for martin. It's a martin bait and food call lure. Bob Jameson makes this, but supposedly it is also really good for Fisher. So I'm gonna be throwing some of that back there also. So get a little dab of that. Put that back in the hole. And we're going to add a little bit of ring burner right out front here. That should get their attention. Just add that right in there. Alright, the last thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to probably have to find a limb here. Well, I'm going to do two things. I'll put a little bit here in the hole, but this is Fisher Tree Call. TS Trapline makes that. It is skunky, it's loud, so just a little bit of that also back in the hole. And I will be adding some of this up here on a tree branch, just to get them here in the area. So that's pretty much it, guys. That set's ready to go. Hopefully that big Fisher is still alive. I have no clue if he is or not, but out of all the Fisher tracks that I've ever cut, he has by far the biggest track. So I'm really hoping he's still around, and I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. All right, guys. All right, guys. So just got this one done. This is how I make this one every single year. Just kind of really block it down. I bedded this one in hay, and trap sitting right there, and took some of that old meat that spoiled, got bad, and chucked her back in there. Put some of that High Sierra in there, and being that's so close, I already have some of Todd Strohecker's Fisher Tree Call, so it'll bring them in. It'll get them right here to where we want. So same deal with the drag. I just pre-wrapped that one off, but I don't have a whole lot of Fisher here in my area. I might have dibs on where there might be 4 or 5. This location though is the first time I ever cut tracks, so he's just a dandy Fisher, and I hope he's still around, and I hope here in the next couple weeks we're doing a video on him, guys. So all right, well, next spot will be a cat spot, one of my favorite all-time locations for catching cats. So I'll see you guys here in a minute. All right, guys, well, we're at one of my favorite locations here. This has just been a phenomenal spot for me over the years. I've caught a lot of cats here. We're on a power line, and you look here, there's all kinds of cat turds up here. But yeah, so typically some spots that I will set are back there where that big pine is. There's a little bit of a trail there. I'll set right here where this rock is. It was standing up, but it looks like during hunting season somebody must have knocked her down. And then right out there where that post is, that's another good spot. If they're walking out across this top, it's a real good pinch down out there, and I usually can pick them up right there too. But if you look here, there's a trail that goes down through here and down through the weeds, and a lot of times they come up through and just come right over the top here and then on that trail. But this is just a good location, and I'm gonna do my best here to get a set in. All right, guys, so we're gonna start here. No different setting this. The only thing is, this is all, as you see, looks like it's old shale. But I'm just gonna get a bed put out here, and key with this location right here is, you know, we're trapping cats, so we're gonna block them down really well. I'm gonna dig out a little spot here for my chain. It ain't so much for the cat, it's more for if we get anybody walking. Try to keep this hidden as much as we can. So get something pre-dug out here. That'll work. Just have to we're gonna fill this hole full of dry dirt. Definitely setting this, you got to make sure you don't get any of these rocks up over your jaws. I like that though. Didn't set on night latch. There she is. All right. I like that. Next thing we're going to do, I used to have these rocks here for guiding. Like I said, somebody stomped them down. Must have been during deer season. But still put some guiding in here. Make them step right where you want to, guys. It's cats, so you can really block them down. All right. I like it. I like it. I like it. But, all right, we'll add some lure here. Let me grab the bucket. So in the past, this was a spot that I usually just put beaver slayer right here in this rock, and if I would have, which I still could, I think it'd work phenomenal here. But we're gonna try some other lure here. I have some Bobcat Grand Slam from TS Trapline. So we're going to put some of that here on the face of this rock. It's got a real good odor to it. I also have some, I gotta find it. Been using so many different lures today. There it is. This is called Shadow Stalker. It's a bobcat gland. And I've done pretty well with it in the past, so gotta find where my sticks are. I had pre-cut sticks, and I ain't seeing them. It's because I ain't covered it. So yeah, Bob Jameson makes this. It's a Shadow Stalker. It's a real good bobcat. Good. I like it. We'll put it right there at the base. And the last thing we're going to do is put some bobcat pee on it. Alright, that set right there is done. It's complete. And there's a good chance we'll have a cat here. We don't pick one up somewhere else first. So, alright, I'm going to move the camera. We're going to go over and set this other location. Alright guys, so down here, just down from where I put that last set, and this is just a good pinch point right here. Still have all this wired. Alright, so I'll dig a bunch of this out. I'll keep a couple of these bigger rocks. We're gonna move a bunch of these other ones. I think that for the most part will work. We're going to run that out that side. Yeah. Awesome. Since I'm using a Jake, I'm going to use a steel screen. Now, there's a lot of guys that don't run any dirt at all over their sets. They just leave their pan exposed, and I just cannot get accustomed to doing that. Maybe someday I will, but it's not today. I should. I catch enough cats. At the end of the day, it's not the biggest deal in the world if I wouldn't happen to catch one, but I should try some sets and just leave my pan exposed and go from there. But maybe one of these days I will. All right, I gotta find I do not feel like having a jig going off in my fingers today, so Alright, pretty happy with that. Same deal here, guys. Put some good blocking in. Make them step right where we want them to. That'll keep them right there centered in the trail. I like it, I like it. Gotta make sure I should be alright. Make sure there. I like it. Alright. Now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put a little bit of a punch hole in here if I can. Oh yeah. I'll put a couple. Put 3 in. Alright. I'm gonna grab some lure here. I think we're pretty much going to go with the same thing, guys. I'm going to put some bobcat gland back in here. Rub it here in. And we're going to use see here. I'm going to use some of that lure from TS Trapline, the Bobcat Gland Slam. Put some of that down that hole. And we'll put a little bit right in, good shot of pea right down the center. So, all right, guys. Well, all I got to do is just pre-wrap this drag, and I think this location's pretty well good for now. But we'll keep you posted, and hopefully here the next couple days we got a cat bouncing here. So. All right, thanks guys. All right guys, so I got 18 sets in today, and wasn't too bad of a day. I was really hoping for about another half dozen to be put in, but I'm really trying to catch my Fisher this year. So that's where we're at, and it'll be what it'll be. But I'll be pounding some more sets in here as the days go on. Tomorrow we're going to set the home property. My wife's going to set it, so I'm going to tag along with her, and we'll do some video with that too. But just getting some fur put up here, got some coyotes put up, gray fox, and got a bunch of reds started there, and same way with those coyotes, they're all done. But I got some red fox that I need to put up tonight, so that's what I'm going to be doing here as soon as I eat supper. But all right guys, well we'll see you in the next video.